What's up, guys? Today we're talking Magwells. Everybody, what's up? Kai here with the Path of Life box. Where's the box? So today I had planned an unboxing for you guys, but then I realized I was way too excited and I just opened it up and then I pre-installed it on the gun. We are talking about a Magwell for the Canik TP9 series. Now this is for all except the Canik TP9 SF Elite. So all the other ones, the SFL, the SF, the DA, all of those, any of the ones with the interchangeable backstrap. Okay, it's awesome. This comes in this really cool little box here, actual like plastic little case that you could use for other stuff, or you could use for housing your Magwell when it's not on the gun. But it's put out by Applied Arsenal Finishes. Okay, and they have done a great job. A little foam thing in here. Wash your face with it. First, let's talk a little bit about magazine wells. What the heck is a magazine well? Well, let's think about it like a funnel. Have you ever tried to fill up a regular water bottle in your sink and not get the outside of the bottle wet? Okay, it's nearly impossible, right? Because the amount of water that's flowing in is about the same size as the top of the water bottle, right? But if you had twice the surface area, then you could do it pretty easily without worrying about getting anything wet, right? Same thing for the handgun magazine well. Okay, let's look at another gun that I have here. This is the Taurus PT24/7 Os Sds. I really like this gun, but it does not have a magazine well. The grip just extends right out, and there's a hole in the bottom for the magazine to go into. And the magazine just fits in it. There's not a lot of room for play. Okay, so when inserting a magazine into this gun, you have to be pretty precise in your actions. You have to look and make sure that you're inserting that magazine straight up into the gun and that you don't have any weird angle on it or anything like that, because if you do, you're gonna bind yourself up really quick and you could have the worst thing ever, in my opinion, with not having a magazine well, which is where you get one of the lips of the magazine caught up on the side here like this. And that's like a full stop. You're in the middle of trying to do a reload in either a tactical situation or in a competition, and you have to do full stop, retry, and go for it again. Now let's look at the Canik TP9 Sfx with the AAF magazine well on it. Okay, so basically you have a lot more play because this is just going to funnel the magazine up into the gun no matter which way you try and insert it. You have a much larger surface area to play with here as well. This more than doubles the size of the traditional magazine well. Just to play around a little bit with a measurement tool, we are talking about some big differences here in the size of your magazine insertion well, okay? So basically, the way that the gun comes, the space that you have to insert the magazine is about 23 millimeters, okay? Put that into some perspective, the magazines themselves are 20 millimeters wide, so that gives you 3 millimeters of play. Now the AAF magazine well expands that out to 34.5 millimeters, okay? So you get more than 10 millimeters wider and about 15 millimeters wider than the magazine in width that you have as play, so that your magazine just feeds straight into that beast. Now let's talk a little bit about the installation and the fit for the AAF magazine well to the Canik TP9 series. Up until now, there have been a lot of people who have installed magazine wells onto their Canik TP9 pistols, but the problem is that they have to alter the Canik gun in order to make that fit work. The biggest issue with that is if you ever want to take off the magazine well, then you have a gun that has maybe a cut or a slit in the back of it or something like that, or you have some weird screws or pins in weird areas that might make the gun uncomfortable to hold and grip when you are operating it without the magazine well. This one, very easy to install and you don't have to alter the gun at all. You just punch out this pin to remove the back strap, but you don't have to take the back strap off. You just punch that pin out, and then there's a little piece of 3D printed plastic that looks like a C or something like that. You put that on, in and push it down into the hole here, and then you slide the magazine well over the bottom of the gun, and then you insert this pin through the back, and it goes into that little 3D printed piece, and then you insert the pin back in. That's it. So to take it out, I punch the pin, I pull this pin, I pull it off, I put this pin back in, and I'm good to go. Why is that important? The Canik TP9 Sfx in particular is a great pistol to run in the carry optics division in competition, which does not allow a magazine well, but does allow you an optic, okay? Now, limited division allows the magazine well, but does not allow the optic. One of the advantages to the Canik TP9 series of pistol is that you can take on and off your optic, but now you can also take on and off your magazine well, so that you can easily switch between two divisions with one gun, okay? So that's pretty darn cool, with no modification to the gun. Fits really well, fits really tight, feels super sturdy, doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. This is a 3D printed version, and I received confirmation yesterday that they are working on an aluminum version of this, which is super cool. Can't wait for that to come out. It's going to reduce some of the material needed to support some of these kind of high stress areas that are necessary for holding this magazine well on. All in all, build quality is extremely good on this thing. I don't feel like it would come off or have any issues in a competition, or if you're using this pistol in an everyday carry type of situation, just to make those reloads faster, more predictable. Pretty impressed, gotta say. The guys over there at Applied Arsenal Finishes did a great job. Speaking of people doing a great job, check this shirt out. I kind of wore this as a joke today because of this, you know. Gun control, both hands. If you like this shirt, check out the link in the description to the guys over at Lima Charlie USA, and there's also a 10% off code down there. So insert that, get 10% off on any other apparel. Represent Second Amendment lovers and veterans, military all around. All right, back to Magwells. You might be asking, all right, I see you using that Taylor Freelance +4 base plate in there, and yeah, it works like a charm, but what about some of the others? Well, as you see here, it definitely fits with the Taylor Freelance +4 base plate. Also works with the Cane Arms +4 base plate, no problem at all. And the stock magazine with the +2 base plate, not going anywhere. So seriously, no issues with any of your competition-ready magazines, no issues with ejection or clearance on any of this stuff. The guys over at Applied Arsenal Finishes did a great job on this. Now, as far as I know right now, the only way to shop with them is on their YouTube page, which I have linked up in the description. Go check these guys out, pay them some love. The best part about it is that this magazine well is like 33 bucks shipped. No problems. Anywhere in the continental US, shipping is free. Awesome deal. Definitely a nice little piece. I'm also for sure going to be following these guys for when they come out with that aluminum version. You can be sure that I'm going to be getting one of those, reviewing that as well. So stay tuned here on this channel, The Path of Life. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, check out some of our other videos. We definitely appreciate all of the support from you guys. Until next time, take care of yourselves, everybody. Make it a great day. Peace out. I know you guys are disappointed that you didn't get to see this thing in action today, but hand broken makes for difficult reloads. But in 2 weeks, I get this thing taken off, and you can be sure that we're doing some physical therapy out in the desert with the Canik and this new Magwell. So stay tuned here on this channel, subscribe. Gonna be epic!